Okay. Shoot, do we have the right?
Welcome to the Chuck's Rockcast. No, wait, the Chuck Rockcast. Maybe not.
Okay, I think it's capturing.
Wait,
We should.
That's output. Input is the microphone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're still good.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Chuck Rockcast. It's our first ever.
First ever. That's what I'm saying. So we should be equidistant from the microphone, right?
Yeah.
Do you think this is too quiet, or should we get closer?
I think it's we should get closer. I think.
What is this? Does this make it louder or quieter?
I don't know.
That doesn't change anything.
Yeah. Doesn't look like it.
Get closer, you think? Because we're talking pretty quiet. Don't be too loud. We're in a library.
Yeah.
They don't know that.
Well, they know that now.
They know that now, but they didn't know that before that we were in a library.
Yeah. What's the thing you just tweaked? Like completely made it like all messed up.
What made it all messed up?
Like you tweaked it, and like now we sound like aliens.
No, I tweaked it when I untweaked it.
Okay.
We don't sound. We should sound normal, but I can't hear us.
That like little like second section we started like going crazy.
Now we gotta do one of those. What's going crazy?
Like sounding like aliens.
Tell me we're not gonna sound like. Jamie, pull that up. Pull up aliens.
Jamie, pull up how aliens sound. Okay, wait, I need to pull it up.
Now I'm pulling up some aliens.
Okay, wait, okay.
Interesting.
That's a movie.
Sigourney Weaver was in Aliens. That checks out.
I didn't realize that she was an alien.
Whoa. What's up with all of our belief that aliens would have humanoid figures?
I don't know. It's just like...
Why would an alien have a nose on their face?
Well, if they need to smell things, then... What if aliens need to smell things too?
Are you aware of convergent evolution?
No, I'm not. No, I mean, I'm a bit aware, but...
I'm a bit aware. Every single species on the planet is going to end up as crabs. Do you know that? Jamie, pull that up. Convergent evolution.
I managed to pull up how aliens sound.
It's too loud. It's too loud. What's with the echo?
They're echoing, I guess.
Yeah, but why would aliens have echo?
I guess they talk to each other like that. Why do whales have echo, you know?
Whales, do whales have echo?
Yeah, whales have echo.
I thought they were just loud. That's why they echo.
No, they have echo.
Aliens aren't loud.
No, that was pretty loud. You said it was too loud.
It was too loud.
Yeah. What was the other thing you told me to
Convergent evolution.
Convergent evolution.
Look at this. Read this AI overview.
Convergent evolution is the independent evolution of similar traits in different lineages, often due to adaptation or to similar environments or ecological niches. It demonstrates how different species can evolve similar solutions to common challenges, even if they are not closely related. Boom.
That we're all going to end up as crabs. Do you know that?
Okay, this is a YouTube short. Many different species.
You can't just play somebody else's YouTube short.
We're
is called convergent evolution. For example, hummingbirds are more closely related to swifts, and sunbirds are more closely related to crows. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yes. Look at this. Oh wait, they can't see that. What's even the point of this?
Well,
but look,
we're taking the information in, and then we're like...
These are completely different branches. Look at how many times this branch ends up here. These, the Brachyura and Anamura literally were two different branches. And they were able to form very similar looking species.
Oh my gosh, podcast listeners, this is not good. We're all going to turn into crabs.
We're all going to turn into crabs, bro.
This is not good, podcast listeners.
Look at this.
Dude,
crabs and humans have grippy hands, omnivore diets, no tail, and legs that can walk in all directions but not fast.
Oh man. They say all animal become crab. Will a human also become crab? Ooh.
It just makes sense.
That makes so much
sense. When is James getting here?
I don't know.
He's gonna miss it. He's not even gonna be in the first episode.
He's gonna miss the Chuck Rockcast.
Episode 1.
Chuck Rockcast.
Fields of Sadness.
Yes. That's what this episode is called.
Are you gonna make the Spotify account for the podcast, or are we gonna post it on YouTube?
I think we should just post it on YouTube. We should post it on the Chuck Rocks channel.
Cause yeah.
Yeah.
You can make Spotify podcasts as well.
Yeah, but
I think that's what most people go to. Maybe not most people, but a significant portion of viewers.
I think our viewers are used to the YouTube. YouTube viewers, tell us if you would like us to
They
upload these
can't.
to Spotify. No, we'll
They
upload it
can't
to
speak
YouTube.
back to you
We'll put it on YouTube and then they'll put it in the comments.
in the comment. You didn't say that.
Okay, I was gonna say that. Put it in the comments.
Put it in the comments.
Whether or not we should put it on Spotify.
Put it on Spotify too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Why are these people so loud?
I don't know.
Are they getting picked up?
I doubt it.
That's them right there.
I doubt it. I think that might have been you.
Don't be so judgmental.
Okay. I'm sorry. I should have set a 30-minute timer.
We're only 6 minutes in.
Oh god.
My god, we gotta fill this gap. We gotta fill this space.
What are we gonna put as our visual?
We don't need a visual. It's not how podcasts work.
Well, yeah, but we should put something to
Like a
keep them
cover?
entertained. Yeah.
Just make a logo.
Make a logo?
Yeah.
What's our logo?
Don't we already have one? We don't have one actually.
We don't have a logo.
Chuck Rocks. We don't have a logo.
Chuck Rocks doesn't have
We've
a
already
logo.
made 3 films. 4 that's, if you count the one that's not been posted.
Yeah. There are multiple that haven't been posted, actually.
Not just one.
Yeah, there was the zombie one and the jumping
I thought we posted zombie one.
No. Wait, maybe we just did. And I just didn't see it.
Did you post it? I didn't post it.
I think James might have posted it.
He posted? How did he post it?
I don't think he posted it.
I didn't give him access to it.
Yeah. So if you didn't post it, then we didn't post it.
Okay.
So then why did you think that we had posted?
I thought we posted it because I posted it like a long time ago.
No, obviously we didn't post it. We posted the regular pencil film, but
Yeah.
also don't listen, guys, to this. There's spoilers for future Chuck Rocks films.
We should get like a radio frequency.
Yes, I agree.
How much money does that cost?
Probably a lot.
Jeremy, pull that up.
Slowly morphing Jamie into Jeremy.
Jeremy.
Jeremy,
pull that up.
how much does a radio frequency? I just searched up how much does a radio frequency cost?
I swear, if it's over what, $10,000?
1,000 to 4,000 per session.
What? 1,000 or 4,000? How am I
Per
supposed
session.
to? How do they make money?
I don't know.
I think they play advertisements.
Yeah.
I don't want to play advertisements.
Yeah, it's cheap for our viewers.
I guess that kind of makes sense though. It's like a business.
Yeah.
Can't we just build our own radio tower and then like not
Ooh,
register
I like that better. We can build it on the boat.
on the boat and then they won't know where it's coming
They
from?
won't know where it's coming
It'll
from.
just be coastal, you know,
It'll just be
and
like,
it'll be
tune
so
in.
powerful that it'll overpower
It'll override
other
all the other ones.
all the
that
other
were near.
frequencies.
Well, you'll be able to tell which coast we're off of by
Yeah.
what stations we're destroying.
Yeah. And we probably have to pay like a ton of money in like energy. We'll just generate our own energy.
This is why we have the podcast.
They don't
is to
know about the
generate
boat.
money. Yeah, they don't know about the boat. Maybe we'll explain the boat later, but
Later. Solar panels.
yeah, solar panels.
That's what I've heard. Solar panels.
Solar panels are
Panels are expensive though.
Yeah,
I think.
But that's why we're torture. That's why we're doing the tortures for the
Wait,
money.
let's not.
Yeah.
Let's not talk about that.
That was a joke.
That was a joke.
That was a joke, YouTube
That was
viewers.
a joke.
Yeah, we're not doing any torture.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been not even 10 minutes.
It's gonna be 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's
in
gonna be
40
10 minutes
seconds.
in 40 seconds.
I don't think we've been too bad about it so far.
Yeah. I mean, like, when are we gonna film the rest of these podcasts?
The rest of these, we're gonna run out of time. We're gonna have to make some time.
Yeah.
The boat.
We should, like, over the summer, like, every, like...
Let's just have boat podcasts. We meet up to start. Do we want to build a boat or just use the currently
I
existing
think we
boat?
should, like, build off of the currently existing boat.
Build off of the currently. How?
Same way that you'd build a regular boat, you know?
I don't
Just,
think
like,
that's how
get
it
planks.
works. It's already got a body though.
Expand it like raft.
You would have to build. Do you want to build a raft or a boat?
I want to build a boat like it's a raft.
I do too. Or kind of just keeps getting like just like a cone shape, and it just keeps getting
pretty
bigger.
much. Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
But it can't be so deep that it won't be able to go in like shallow areas.
Oh, for sure.
And it has to be small enough. Like, okay, wait.
It has to be a little bit
We should have one boat where, like a fishing boat that we can like send and park in like marinas so we could go get our groceries.
deep.
Or do we want to?
I think we just use a regular boat for that.
We can't. It's gonna be big.
Yeah, but like the marinas are. We'll have them make adaptations.
We'll crash into it. I kind of do want to build a raft though.
Yeah.
Like I don't. I'm not even sure if I want. Like I want a boat so that we could go far and fast.
You know what we should do?
But we can just build a mini boat to go far and fast. We can have a raft to actually start a civilization.
Yeah. Yeah. We should have another. We should do another raft stream.
We should do a raft stream.
Yeah.
Like a real raft or a game raft?
Both.
Both.
We go to,
Real
we make a
game
real
raft on real raft.
We make a real raft on stream, and then we finish that stream, and we play raft on the real
On
raft.
the real raft.
I like that.
I'll
idea.
plug my PC into like one of those big batteries.
Yeah, one of the big batteries.
Yeah.
I like that idea. I like it.
We should start on the gunpowder barrels now, though. This is gonna take a long time.
We'll have a long time. Though I do agree that we should have the barrels ready.
Is it still
before we
recording?
pick up Phineas. I don't know. Why would I know that? Yes, it's still recording.
Still recording. We should have the big barrels by the time we pick up Phineas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's like.
So what's the time frame here? Like 4 years when he graduates college?
I mean, I think when you graduate high school.
When I graduate high school.
Yeah.
That's when we start.
Yeah.
But when do we pick up Finn?
Oh, when we pick up Finn, I think like right before he goes to college.
So we're gonna build a boat, a raft. How are we gonna build all that in one summer, bro?
We can start this summer, and then next summer we can like continue it, and we can continue it all throughout.
That's when we pick up Finn, though. We pick up Finn after they're this summer, and we won't even have a boat. I think we should have a raft and a boat. A raft for the civilization, and a boat for travel between civilization and the rest. How are we gonna move a raft instead of getting it to crash into like
We can have
coasts?
We can have it as like a little trailer, like how the car has like the trailer that you can sit in, and like it's like sort of like a party area.
Yeah.
I think
No,
we could do
I don't
that.
know actually.
Okay, well, I think they could do that, but I don't know about the having two separate things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, we could just like make more boat that way, the long way,
The
like
long
a
way.
hot dog, instead of going down.
Yeah.
We don't need a burger. We need.
I
a
thought we
hot
needed
dog.
three layers though.
Well, yeah, we do need like 3 layers, but
The bottom layer for gunpowder, the second layer for Finn, and the top layer for us.
yeah,
But then where are we gonna live?
we can live on like the hot dog of the boat.
Yeah.
There's like more area that way.
Yeah.
The hot dog way.
We're gonna build it out of wood?
Yeah.
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 Where do we get the wood?
We've been over this driftwood.
That's not gonna work, bro.
We can get driftwood. We can buy wood.
We can buy wood. I'm thinking about getting a job this summer.
Yeah,
Like,
me
I'm not
too.
even joking, bro.
I'm actually gonna do that too. Yeah.
Where are you gonna work?
I don't know.
My uncle's starting a restaurant. I think I might just like
He's
wash.
starting one.
Yeah.
What's
Washing
it gonna be
dishes.
called?
I think it's called like New Costa Lupe or Costa Lupe 2.
Very original, I see.
Yeah. But I might get a job there.
Yeah.
Or at the traditional Costa Lupe, because if I work for my uncle, I think my grandpa would not like it.
Yeah.
But I think my uncle would pay me better. Because he's just getting started, so he's going to want like the family to be on his side.
Yeah.
Which means I'm going to make bank.
Maybe you could like get me, Alec, and my brother all jobs.
You guys all get jobs there? Yeah.
And we can all make the big.
Are you guys
bucks.
not busy over the summer?
Well, I mean, we need jobs.
You
That's
do
what we're
need
gonna be busy with.
Yeah.
I mean, we are gonna be busy with other stuff.
And Alec is fine with donating their paycheck to the cause.
I think they won't know it, but I think they'll be okay with it once they figure it out.
have a talk with my uncle. I'll be like, so can we just like cut Alex's pay in half and give half of that to me?
Yeah. We can let Alec keep some of it. But
It's like that meme from Meet the Millers where Alex like, wait, you guys are getting paid?
I remember that one.
Yeah.
It's an internship at Costa Lupe too.
Yeah. It gives you, like, don't they want to go into like law or something?
Yeah.
That's
It's lawyer experience.
it's not like lawyer experience, but it's about like pleasing people, you know? That's what being like a server. I mean, if you want to be a server, we're not going to be servers.
We can give Alec the job of like
It's about
helping out the quarrels between the two, like the people in the restaurant. If people in the restaurant don't like each other, they can go out and be like, fellas, we got this. You know?
Yeah.
That's like what a lawyer does.
What's the lawyer do? Wait, hold on. You mean like a mediator? Like a mediation?
Like a mediator.
Mediation.
If two of the customers are getting rowdy with each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the customers are rowdy with each other?
Yeah.
So like a bouncer.
Yeah.
No, that's not
No,
gonna
but
fly.
like a peaceful bouncer.
Peaceful bouncer.
They'll help people out. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna be busboys. I'm probably not gonna be able to get you a job either.
Yeah, I don't really want a job.
You
if I'm
don't?
being honest. Well, I want a job, but not really that one.
Yeah.
I don't want to work in a restaurant. Too much going on.
Where else are you gonna work?
Probably.
The restaurant's got good pay.
Yeah.
It's just really, it's taxing, is what I hear.
Yeah, I
Like,
believe it.
you have to work weekends, first of all.
I don't want a taxing job. I don't want to work weekends.
But you make a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like, especially if you're a server,
I
tips.
do want a lot of money.
I'm not a fan of tipping culture.
Now this is exactly where they expect the conversation to lead.
It's just, I think it's stupid that that people have to make a living wage off of tips.
Yeah, come on.
And that's just like chance. Like, stop. Bro, this is real. What?
Why are we talking about tipping culture right now?
Because I'm just saying, it's gonna lead into like people make a lot of money off of tips.
I mean, yeah.
Which I'm a big fan of. Like,
Yeah.
I love making money, bro.
Yeah, I like making money too.
But then at the same time, like, it seems like there should just kind of be like a base pay, you know?
Yeah, seems like they shouldn't have to.
But then if you're a good server, I feel like you also should get a good reward because it encourages good.
Yeah, but like I feel like
good
it shouldn't be that,
servitude.
like, everyone has to get the tips, even if they're not that good of a server, just because they can't make enough
Yeah, don't you
money
split
without the
tips? Doesn't everybody split tips at some restaurants? Especially like you split a tip jar.
No, I don't know what that is.
You just gotta leave some money at the
Like
table.
the machines that are like they show you the options like 15% tip, 20% tip, like 30% tip, and 50% tip. And then like on the down on like the like very bottom and like small letters is like no tip. It's like I give the tip,
Beep,
but
beep.
like no.
Show me no tip.
I
don't have money to spare, bro.
I usually just pick the 15.
I normally tip like
tip.
I normally when I go to Starbucks I tip like $1.
Yeah,
That's like I only buy like a $9 drink.
I don't really got much money to spend, so I
exactly
just, like, the 15%
exactly.
is kind of just like usually like 75 cents or something.
And that's out of mine. That's out of mine.
That's more out of my mom's actually. It's kind of her money that I spend. What the hell was that?
Sorry. I think I got a frog stuck in my throat. This is just a very emotional topic.
So much longer than it was.
We'll fix it in post.
I think you should fix it.
What is so giggly? It's natural. I don't think it's that loud.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
It's like all the way up here.
Yeah. You think it's gonna be like a jump scare?
Yeah. I think you should leave it so then when it comes in, all of our viewers are gonna get like, for a second, they're gonna get like assaulted by the sound of it. I think that'll be great. Sorry, viewers. I had a little bit of a break there, as we're 20 minutes in.
Jeez Louise, I never thought we'd make it this far.
I never thought it.
What's the goal, 30? We still got
30's the
25 minutes left.
I think we could go farther.
45.
Well, we don't have 25 minutes left. We have 25 minutes left. Yeah, we do have 25 minutes left. Yeah, but 25 minutes is how long 45 is.
Yeah.
That would bring us to 45.
That's not true. 25 minutes is how long 45 is.
I don't want it to go into our brunch, you know?
Yeah. Okay, so we'll cut 5 minutes early, 20 more minutes.
Yeah, 20 more minutes.
Will James ever show up, bro?
I'll probably show up eventually.
Do you want to call him?
No, that's fine.
I hope he's bummed out that he missed this.
He'll be free.
Let's just not invite him to the later ones, and then that'll be the joke that he doesn't show up.
And like every time we'll be like, "Where's James?"
Where's James?
We just like forgot to ask him about it.
The finale. How many episodes should we do with this?
Oh,
is it like a season thing, or are we gonna do it continually? Or do we one of those things where it's like episode 1, episode 2, all the way to episode like 389?
I think we should do like the Joe Rogan podcast where we go up to like 1,000 episodes.
Yeah.
Or we just do like thousands and thousands of episodes.
Is that all he does?
I mean, I think he does like commentary for like UFC fighting.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Besides that, how much money does he make?
I mean, he used to be. Oh, he makes a lot of money.
Because he has a lot of sponsors.
Oh yeah, and a lot of episodes.
People listen to that?
Yes.
I guess he has really good like guests.
Yeah, he gets the people in.
We should just interview some people from around the school.
He's like DJ Khaled, where like no one listened to DJ Khaled just for DJ Khaled, but they listen to him because he pulls in all these big artists.
Yeah.
Who give him stuff, you know?
Have you seen that DJ Khaled Bob Marley guitar video?
I've seen it, yeah.
Right.
I just got Bob Marley's original guitar.
That's like, I wish I had that much money. I wish I had those connections. Like, what do I have to do? Nothing? Because this hasn't worked out for me.
I would love to have enough money to get one of Bob Marley's guitars and not know how to play guitar.
He didn't even buy it. It was gifted to him. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, but you know what? I don't want.
Because material goods are for the...
Yeah, for the weak.
For the weak.
We don't want to be attached to the material world.
That's what the boat is about.
Because it's poison for the mind, soul, and body.
Yeah, poison. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just like social media.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean, I still have Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Despite what you've constantly been telling me about how it's poison and all that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just a good way to, like, contact my friends and stuff, and also
That's why you use it to contact your friends?
That's definitely why I use it. I don't spend all this time scrolling. Definitely not.
Are you aware of text messages?
I don't. That's broken on my phone.
That's broken. It's like, all people used to do was, like, first it was, like, Morse code, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And then it was the telephone.
Mm.
And then text messages came all the way. And now people just are on Instagram messaging each other in DMs. It's like, can we just go back to back
Morse code?
No, back one. No,
all the way back.
I would be down to converse in Morse code.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like it's like a whole nother
People know it though.
Yeah.
If you really want to be secretive. But I guess it's not really the point of secretive. It's about going back to our roots.
Yeah, we're going back to our roots. We're not being secret.
Well, might as well just grunt though.
Yeah, but like, I mean that's just like.
It's hard for complex language.
Yeah, we have more complex language at this point. People judge us, you know. Not that I care, but.
Wait, what? People judge us because of our complex language?
People will judge us. We grunt because of their complex language.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. They'll think they're more advanced. Homo sapiens think they're so much better than frickin' Neanderthals.
Yeah, bro. They think they're so much better than us.
Like, yeah.
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 Almost 25 minutes.
Almost 25 minutes.
I never thought we'd make it this far.
I never thought we'd make it this far.
When's James gonna get
When's James gonna get here?
What if Gordon shows up for one of these?
That would be crazy,
That would
bro.
be great.
I would love that.
Yeah, yeah.
What would he even talk about? Give me your best Gordon.
GeoGuessr.
We should just interview people we know. That
Yeah.
should be our guests.
Yes. We can like have podcasts. Like we can like go
Is
to
James
people's
gonna be the
houses
next?
and,
Oh yeah.
and make podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would
I
we
think
do like a vlog or a podcast?
podcast?
Podcast.
Yeah.
But then we might want to give a tour of the house.
Man.
Touring other people's houses.
Just like put the thumbnail as like their house, the front of the
We're like really bad at blurring out like the address.
Hello everybody, we are at 282 Forest Lane, Mountain View, California. What?
Bro, you just said Mountain View, California, bro.
They know where we are.
They don't know that. How are they supposed to know that?
I don't know. They can check our IP
Yeah, I guess
address.
they've already seen my face,
Yeah.
and they're gonna know the IP address. No, they can't find the IP address from a YouTube channel.
They know that. I'm pretty sure there was a point where we were doing a video, and the big sign from our school was in the background.
So who's episode 2?
I guess
James.
If James shows up, then he can be our guest for episode 1. No, episode 1 is just gonna be sad What was it? Like
Fields of Sadness.
Fields of Sadness.
We haven't even touched on that topic. Guys, we call it Fields of Sadness because that's
what college leads.
That's what college leads to. You know.
Ryan was like, "Hey, Benny, you should go to college and sail a boat because it'll be
Ryan
like a
didn't say that.
gateway." Ryan.
Wait, what did you say? Benny said that?
Oh wait, I said Ryan said that.
Yeah, Ryan didn't say that.
What?
He
You
actively said against the boat.
Well, yeah, but like he said, you should go to college instead of the boat.
Oh yeah, that's what he said.
Because college is a gateway to the fields.
Yeah.
And I said,
The
the fields of sadness.
It is a gateway to
The boat is the fields of happiness.
the fields of happiness. We can literally put fields on there.
We can put fields.
If we make a big enough
If
boat,
we make a big enough hot dog boat,
we can just start putting a bunch of soil on there.
Yeah, that's what I would do in Minecraft back in the day when I was real young. I would just make my whole house like everything I needed, and I'd make one room that has like all my crops in it.
Yeah.
I would put my crops in a room.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that, and I'd like put cows in one of the rooms to slaughter.
It's just one cow or 2.
Well, a lot actually.
A lot. Okay.
I'd put 2 of them, and then I'd breed them, like incest, you know.
Okay. Interesting.
Tell me more about that.
uh.
We're almost 30 minutes in. That's
Almost. You can't say 30 minutes in when we're still
I
a
said
minute.
almost. I said almost.
I can say wow, we're almost 35 minutes in now.
I
But
mean,
we're not.
That's farther. Yeah.
But it's not. We're not.
Almost 30 minutes in. We're like a minute away.
Yeah.
And a little bit. Minute and change. I like that. Why'd you do
You know,
that?
like they can't see that.
Yeah, they can't see that. So why'd you do it?
I don't know.
You made a face, guys. You made a face.
Made a face. I was just stretching my face.
Yeah, in a really weird way. Where's James?
Where's James? That's what I'm asking. What could he possibly be doing? Did he sleep in this morning?
I guess so, yeah. Occasionally he shows up at like 9:50.
9:50. Well, he's running out of time.
Usually he shows up at like 9, sometimes 9:30.
Well, he's
occasionally 9:50.
ran out of time.
It's actually 9:44.
Yeah, but it's past 9.
Why did I say that? They don't know that.
They don't know what time.
They don't know when we're.
Why would you say that? They're gonna know our time zone. Jeez Louise. What to talk about now? What to talk about now?
I think we can just like let it come to us. We don't need to like think about.
I feel urged though to kind of present every single bit of my brain, to fill space. Yeah. I would click off if there was just like empty nothingness in between.
Are we putting music behind this? We should put like music or something.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Why?
Because otherwise it'll be like just listening to two people talk.
That's what podcasts are.
Well, yeah, but like they usually have something else, you know.
People listen to this when they fall asleep. That's why we're quiet.
Oh, no, I thought that was because we're in the library.
Shh, they don't know that. Why would you
You
tell them
said that already. Also, if they are using this to fall asleep, then your cough a little bit back would wake them up.
Yeah. Whoa, we're already at 30 minutes and 35 seconds.
Wow, we're like almost 35 minutes in.
We're almost 35 minutes in. Oh, geez, we really need a guest. That's why we invite guests, so they can talk about their lives, so we can
Like
bombard them with questions.
Phineas and Alex both have free furs.
Oh,
we
yeah.
can just tell them like, hey, come
Who?
in.
Alex?
Yeah.
Alex who?
I don't want to just say his last name.
He has a first period? Free first period?
Yeah, he's.
Where is he?
I don't know.
I didn't know that.
Come to class. He doesn't come to school.
He doesn't come to school.
Well, because why should he?
That's outrageous.
I know. Yeah.
Does he drive?
I don't think he drives. No.
Someone drops him off, or he rides a bike?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're supposed to know these things.
We could ask him when he comes on the
Jeremy,
podcast.
pull it up.
I can't pull that up.
Yeah, we'll ask him. We'll ask him when he comes on the podcast.
When he comes on the podcast.
Yeah.
He can be a good guest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have to pay them. We get the money.
Why would we pay them?
Because normally, don't you pay people to come on podcasts?
Well, yeah, but
do you pay them, or do they just get like exposure?
Them exposure. I think sometimes.
Like you don't get paid to come on a news channel.
Like I feel like Joe Rogan.
You get invited.
Wouldn't have to pay some like guy who no one knows about because he's paying him an exposure.
We'll get people to pay us to come on the podcast.
Like the 5th time I've brought up Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan.
That's all I know about.
He's your inspiration.
Joe Rogan is my inspiration.
Yeah, the Chuck Rocks experience.
Yeah, that would be a pretty fire name.
No, that would be. No. We're not copycats.
Okay, we're not copycats. Yeah, we're the Chuck Rockcast.
I don't know any other people who host podcasts either.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I guess we're pioneers. Joe Rogan Experience is like the only successful podcast I know of. I mean, I think there's like podcasts where they just like read Reddit stories out loud.
I think Markiplier has a podcast.
I think I've actually listened to that before. He just plays Power Wash Simulator or whatever.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah.
Power Wash Simulator is too expensive.
I listened to an episode of Markiplier's while I was in the shower, and I just thought it was all right.
Yeah, I like Markiplier. I like watching his videos, but I just
he talks weirdly in his podcast. When he talks like we're talking. Yeah. But he's not as like active. He's not as reactive. It's almost like he's asking the questions and he doesn't. It feels like he doesn't follow up. He's kind of just saying things to fill the time.
Yeah, we would never do that.
We would never do that. Look what you did there.
That's nothing compared
what to talk about?
Your cough was so loud.
Why are we still talking about the cough?
Legitimately up to here.
Nobody cares anymore. So that was like 20 minutes ago.
But I'm making them
almost 35 minutes.
We're almost 35 minutes in.
Yeah.
Where's James?
Yeah. Where is James? He's gonna run out of time. 9:50 is 1 minute from now.
I guess he would be a good thing to have like as a guest as like the second episode.
Yeah.
Because like we could start having guests.
What would he talk about? Or I guess we can't get into that yet.
Yeah.
Because he has to talk about.
He has to talk about it.
They don't know anything about James.
I don't know what he's talking about.
All they know about James is that he's like a.
That he should be here, but he's not.
He should be here. That he's not. What to talk about? Jeez. We could just.
Guys, I was itching my back.
We could just cut out the silence, right?
No.
Like in post.
No, leave it there. It's raw.
It's raw. Yeah, because that's why this is the Chuck Rawcast. Yeah. Is it Chuck's Rawcast? There's no.
I think it's Chuck Rawcast.
Is there a Chuck?
There's no S. It's just Chuck Rawcast.
Chuck Rawcast.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's like.
It's Aki.
I don't really know Aki.
You guys don't know Aki.
I've heard about Aki.
He's gonna be like, wow, why are you guys filming a podcast right now? Watch. He's about to say it.
I bet he's about to say that.
That's the wrong thing. You were supposed to say something else.
What was the thing I was supposed to say?
You were supposed to say, what? Are you guys filming a podcast or something?
Wait, you're 3 white guys in a podcast is real?
Actually, there were only 2 white guys.
Yeah, we're missing a white guy.
Yeah.
We're actually waiting for him to show up right now.
We're waiting for the third white guy.
Yeah. You're not allowed to say anything, though, because you might be a future guest.
You're not our guest.
There's only
today.
supposed to be 2 of us right now.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
I guess he's sort of like a semi-guest, but
No.
he's not the big guest. He's not a guest.
Negligible guest.
He's not the guest. He's like
Yeah.
the intruder.
The intruder, yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We're 35 minutes in.
35 minutes in.
I
I
never
never
thought
thought
we'd
we'd make it this far.
I just never thought we'd make
Yeah,
it here.
never thought we'd make it here. And guess who's late? He's supposed to be here at 9:50. James.
He's supposed to be here 9:50. It's James.
So he just shows up early just to go to brunch with people?
I guess. Yeah. I don't know.
What to talk about? Hmm.
You ever listen to a Joe Rogan podcast?
Joe Rogan I have maybe once. I think I've seen clips about stupid
I
stuff.
think I've seen clips.
Yeah, mostly the ones where he says, "Jamie, pull that up." It's like a picture of the pyramids or something.
Jamie, pull up the pyramids.
And it's always, I hate how long it takes Jamie to search anything up.
That's his one job.
It's one job.
Everything Joe talks about, he should be typing that in. I'm sorry.
You're being a little loud right
Sorry,
now.
being a big loud
You're
guy.
waking up the viewers.
Sorry, viewers.
Do you see that? All the way up here, you were all the way up there.
It was not all the way up there. You were all the way up there in your cough.
Okay, but like, I feel like Jamie, it always takes him like a million years. Like, his mouse movements should be smooth.
He should just
And he should just click it. Yeah, he should type it in at like 120 words per minute.
Joe's talking about, type it in preemptively.
Yeah.
Before Joe asks him to pull it up.
Uh-huh. And it's like, he just, I don't know.
You seen the clip where he's like smoking with Elon Musk?
Maybe. I don't know.
I've seen it. It's very odd. They don't really have very good chemistry together.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of the qualms of podcasting,
Yeah.
you know.
That's why
You
gotta
never know.
interview people who you already know.
I'm feeling the chemistry.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling it.
Yeah, and we would be feeling it with our guest if
With
our
our
guest
guest,
were
if
here.
our guest showed up.
Yeah. We're almost 40 minutes
James.
in.
We're almost 40 minutes in. Jeez. Wow.
Jeez. Wow.
I never thought we'd make it
Never
this
thought we'd
far.
make it this far.
I feel like this is going to try to become a running joke, but I'm going to completely forget about this on the next one.
We're gonna forget about all this by the second.
People are going to
episode.
get hooked. They're going to be like, this is going to show up. We're going to have this.
we have
It's not going to be.
different
The next episode is going to be nothing like this.
We have different running jokes per episode. That's
Yeah.
the magic of the podcast.
That's the magic.
It doesn't get stale.
It doesn't get stale.
It doesn't get stale because every time it's a new thing.
New thing.
New thing.
New thing.
New thing.
New thing.
It's a new thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying too.
That's the magic.
That's the magic of the podcast.
That's the magic of the podcast.
Every episode is a new thing.
It's a new thing. What to talk about? We've talked about nothing for the past 3 minutes.
We're almost 40 minutes in.
We're almost 40 minutes in. I never thought we'd make it
I
this
never
far.
thought we'd make it this far.
Okay. You gotta lock in on this one.
Yeah, we're like in the final stretch. We gotta actually talk about
Yeah.
something. Let's go back to the fields of sadness.
Fields of sadness. It just feels like you go through college to get this degree, and the goal of getting a degree is to get a job, a high-paying job right at the gate, and then have some upward movement, right?
You
So
torture
that,
yourself through school,
yeah,
just to torture yourself through more school,
Uh-huh.
just to torture yourself through a job.
exactly.
You're just torturing
Just to
yourself.
make money.
Just to make money?
Because people think that money will bring them happiness. You know, money definitely buys happiness.
Yeah.
But it's not the only thing
It
that buys happiness.
An apple from the field of happiness. Why buy an apple when you could go into the field and enjoy the whole field?
The whole field of apples.
The whole field of apples from the field of happiness.
Field of happiness. We should put an apple tree on the boat.
We should put an apple tree
We'll
on
feed it to the goat.
Yeah, we'll feed it to the goat.
And Finn.
The chimps could probably
Yeah,
eat
the
the apples.
chimps. I don't know if chimps can eat apples.
They can eat anything, I feel like. I don't know. They eat plants.
What was I thinking about? Oh yeah, you go through school, and then you go through more school, and then you go through a job just to make money. Because money, our capitalist society has tricked you into believing that that's the only way to
not the only
enjoy
way.
happiness.
We're almost 40 minutes in.
The goal
We
of a
should wrap
life
this up.
is to have a fulfilling life.
Yeah.
You know, and that can be achieved many different ways.
Let's wrap this up.
Oh.
No. Thank you guys for listening. It's 40 minutes in. Sorry that our guest never showed up. We'll have him as a guest on our next episode.
Yeah, next episode. James,
Yeah, probably.
confirmed? Or do we like film somebody else and then we film his and then we shuffle the order?
I don't know. I mean, it's not confirmed.
It's not confirmed. We'll get James. He's a busy man.
That's probably the next episode.
Next episode, probably.
We'll probably film that on Monday,
Wow.
I guess.
40 minutes.
Wow.
I never thought we'd make it this far.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good ending note.
Okay.
Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe.
How do we send this out?
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.